We're here at EA Games Field. We could see this rain all day, so the running game will be a key as the Bills get set to take on the home team. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
The home team will need their running game to be at its best. Otherwise, they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them. So look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up for the... Back to the field. Number 10 will be kicking off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 21, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4. Can't bring him down. Puts it on the ground. The Bills grab the live ball. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. They're looking to knock that thing out of there.
With the carry. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
They come out of the nickel.
And 5. Ball on the 18-yard line.
That all you got? Running back picks up about 4 yards. The Bills appear to have a big advantage on the defensive side of the ball, John. So what about the other guys? What are they going to try to do offensively?
I'd expect to see them keep them off balance. You know, some draws, some reverses, some screens, things like that that are designed to take away their pursuit and aggressiveness.
And he's brought down at the 6-yard line. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Using motion. Tosses it out to the right. The defense with great penetration on that play.
This back just seemed to pick the wrong hole. There wasn't a guy right there to meet him at the line of scrimmage.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
5th play of this drive. It's the toss to the right. Now that's a stiff one. And the halfback picks up about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
So now we have 3rd and goal. 4 yards to the end zone. Hand it off to the back, breaking free. Touchdown, Bills.
And watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners. He shows some power. Power gets him right into the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. They didn't have to go very far in that last drive, John. Took advantage of the short field for the touchdown.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back deep to
Sends it sailing. From the 3-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
Only one man in the backfield.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Anderson gets set. Closing in, throws it, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 36.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
First and 10. Ball on their own 36.
Get at him, D.
Under pressure with the pass. Almost got it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay after. Set. You got it.
Tucks it away. Wallace records the tackle at the 42-yard line. Carries it for 6 yards on that play. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 42.
You got him. Leave him left.
Buffalo with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Drops back. Good play in the backfield by Kelsey. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Knight is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. They get the ball back after a touchdown in their last possession, and let's see about a repeat performance on this drive.
D up. Cowboy. Ain't no. Set.
Larson with a man in motion.
Get in there. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Hand off to the tailback. The 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 49-yard line. What a great run.
That's for sure. He's got great speed. And plays like that show you just how dangerous he is when he can find an opening in the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Ball. Fire out. Set.
Again with the carry. What a collision. Lewis takes him down at the 48-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. About 6 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hit him low. Set. Snake eyes.
Pressure, throws it, and it's caught. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Get the ball. Come on. D up. Set.
Larson
Back off,
sets
DB.
up.
Down. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Pressure coming, throwing, right in stride.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Man in motion. Court loses the defender. Look at that power. Tackled at the 21-yard line. Penalty marker down.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
That'll move the ball farther down the field.
The coaches stress not giving the other team free yardage with penalty. Guess it hasn't sunk in yet.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Here come the heat.
Brooks, the motion man. Throwing on 1st down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Buffalo. He threw a great pass, and they get into the end zone.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Number 10 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 21, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 7. The 30. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
33-yard line.
We'll see. Let's go. Come on.
Anderson gets set. He'll pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Right to him. Loss of about 3 on the play.
Loss of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 29. Going to the left.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Charles having an outstanding, consistent year, now surpassing 1,000 yards on the ground. The home team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Steps up, throwing. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. On the delay. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Larson gets set. Under pressure, and it's intercepted. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Receives the handoff. It's on the ground. The Bills recover.
With this many turnovers, you know that it's going to be the main topic of discussion in practice this next week.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 33.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Pressure goes with a short pass to the right side. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
On the play. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Henry setting up play action. The cornerback did a great job creating havoc.
That's for sure. I don't think the quarterback even felt them coming.
Spence sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. The 40 breaks free. Flag down. High stepping to the end zone. Touchdown, home team.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Get in there, Lon.
Receives the handoff. And the halfback picks up about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Buffalo has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 14-0.
Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 45. The home team line up in the shotgun.
On the 45-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Drops back. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Number 44 got up and knocked that pass away.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Fire out.
The home team using motion. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. He overthrew the target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt, and he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10.
Bring the pain. Poke out right. Lose it.
Henry lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Slips the tackle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Using motion. Closing in. Throws it. And it's complete. Johnson got very good penetration there. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. Larson goes to work with an empty backfield. Gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down. and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Henry setting up play action. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback a good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 36. They'll get it again. Powering ahead. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Third and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get the ball. Route. Get out.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Can't bring him down. And he's brought down at the 45. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather as he looks to the sideline. Number 10 is back to punt. Here's the kick. From the 22. The 40. Breaking through at the 40, the 30, the 20. He'll high-step his way across the goal line. Touchdown, home team. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seams. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
Now, this is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81.
Booming kick downfield. He downs it in the end zone. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Bulldog under.
Arizona will start the drive.
Henry,
20-yard line.
great fake. Flings it to the outside. He can't wrap him up. Breaking through. They're trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Think about. Is that all you got? Get up,
Receives the handoff. Under pressure. Behind him. He has it. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
First and 10.
Go.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
This one is handed off. Gain of about a yard by the fullback.
The ball carrier, 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Set.
Pressure, throws it with the catch.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Come on, partner. You got him. Set. They got nothing.
Henry. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Carry. Gain of 6 on the play. Second and 3. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Set.
Looking upfield. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
D, hold the line. Stay, guys. Stay after. Set.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Stay, guys. Back off, DC.
And he picks up just enough to convert. Henry continues to assert himself with a running game.
Come on, partner. Set.
Henry couldn't find any success in the middle.
And he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Second and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Larson gets set, using motion. They'll go with a run once again. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on the 20-yard line. The home team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. With the pass, incomplete pass. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is up. Splits the uprights, and good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Number 10 in to kick this one off.
Number 21 back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 4. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll go from the shotgun.
Will start the drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on,
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's going the other way. Runs over the tackler. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, and went. He jumped up there and just stole that pass. Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
The home team come out of the quarter defense. He finds his man. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
And that's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you. This defense has to be ready for run because they're in a spot where the offense can call just about anything with this much time left.
The Bills line up in the shotgun. With the throw, good throw. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
With the pass, catch on the run. It's a fumble. It's scooped up. So they'll turn it over in the red zone.
I'll tell you, they always say it. You have to come away with something when you get down inside the 20. The teams that are successful in this league almost always get some kind of points when they move down here. Maybe they only kick a field goal, but they usually get something. And that's a heck of a lot better than coming away with no points at all. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance at getting points before halftime.
Fire out! Hut! 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 Stay, guys! Hut! 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 Hut!
He's off to the tailback. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Charles did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Give it all you got! Set! Hut!
Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete.
Number 44.
Displayed excellent anticipation.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalties. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
Second and 15 here after the penalty backs them up.
Sideline to sideline. Fire out. Hit him low.
Second and 15.
Ball
On the ground. Buffalo will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
He tucks it away. Stallings with the stop at the 25. Picks up 5.
The defense did a nice job of stopping them on third down. And if we see a punt and they could get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime.
This will be his 4th punt of the day. Here's the punt. Blocking begins to form down here. This could be big.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
The home team expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Man in motion. Dropping back the pass on the first down. Looking for a receiver. Looking long down the right side of the field.
At the end of the first half, the score is Buffalo 17, the home team 7.
We're ready to start the second half of play. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 19, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3. Buffalo is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22.
You got it.
Hand off to the tailback. Henry got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
Second and 4. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in with the throw. Can't bring him down. Larson lofted the ball to his receiver.
That was a great decision by the quarterback. He laid it up there, and he gave his receiver a chance to run under it for the reception.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 28.
Get in there. Roll.
Again with the run. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get at it. Is that all you got? Set.
Using motion.
Ain't got nothing. Take about. Take it out.
Hand it off again. It's on the ground. The fumble is scooped up. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on their own 44.
Second and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
What a collision. Henry barely gets enough. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down.
Get at him, D. Let's go. Come on.
First
Using
10.
motion.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Under pressure with the throw. With the adjustment, he has it. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Cowboy. Hit him low.
They'll go from the I formation. On the carry. Pressure gets the pass off, and that brings up second down.
Number 90 on the coverage.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
You got him.
8th play of this drive. Nice play fake. Almost intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
It's third down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Gets rid of it. The catch. You can't draw it up any
81,
better than that. Textbook first down.
Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
We'll see.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. With the adjustment. That pass gets them past the first down marker.
First down plays are just what you need to keep your team moving down the field and picking up some momentum.
So it's first and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Here comes the heat.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback, keeping him at bay. Good pickup of about 6. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Not today, offense. 90 Bulls. Cowboy. Set.
Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
And he'll get the call. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline.
Gain on the play. Third and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Think about. Eagle left.
It's a sneak. Touchdown, Bills. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go scoring in.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 12, back deep to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 14-yard line. Looking for leverage.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of masks.
It's first and 10.
You ain't got nothing. Deal, line. Set. Bust this real deep.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on third, and you'll still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
2 yards to go. Ball on their own 48.
Bring that pain, baby. Think about. Set. Bust the square.
Under pressure with the throw, and he hits his target. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Bring the pain.
The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
44-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure launches this one to the right. This pass is incomplete. Now, that would have been a huge play for the offense, but he dropped it.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Buffalo looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure coming, throwing, right on time. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on, D up.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of about 1. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
We got nothing. Set. 90 bull. Let's see.
Dropping back with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Cowboy.
Drops back, closing in, throwing, breaking free, breaks free. Great play there by Anderson.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Hit him low. Stay after. That all you got?
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
We got nothing.
He gets the carry. Under pressure to the end zone. Touchdown. And it's not finished yet.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets the receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The lineup for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81.
They'll return this one. From the 2. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. Henry, the deep man. Henry gets rid of it. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 19. Dropping back. Throwing. Right on time. You saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
We'll see. Stay after.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Throws it, and he slips out of bounds at the 26-yard line. He didn't make it, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. The 40, the 30, the 20. He'll high-step his way across the goal line. Touchdown, home team. A sensational punt return for the touchdown.
They sure put the special in special teams after that one. He's got his team going now.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up, And he tacks on the extra point. Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
The offense was stopped on that last drive. Then they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81, back deep to
Good
return.
distance. From the 1-yard line. Buffalo leading in this one by 3, and the offense heads back out.
On the return.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 19-yard line.
Larson gets set. Hand it off to the back. Room to run. The 30, the 40, across midfield. He's finally brought down at the 40-yard line.
Flipping on the offense.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
It'll be 1st and long here after the penalty backs them up. Henry, the lone setback. Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. Comes up with it. It's on the ground. The home team. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
Go. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Using motion.
Come
Going to the left. Breaks free. And he stopped at the 15. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Bills ahead of the home team, 24-21. And we'll start the 4th quarter. So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 15-yard line.
You got him.
Hand off to the tailback. Charles didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Only 1 man back.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Bulldog under. Get at him. Sideline to sideline. Tiger out.
Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Big kick here to tie it up.
Is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up. The kick is good. With that score, they've now made up a 17-point deficit, drawing even.
And you have to give a lot of credit for this comeback to the coaching staff. Early in the game, they talked to their guys on the sideline, telling them this game wasn't over. And they were right.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. The Bills will start the drive from the 22.
Number 19 on the return.
It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Using motion.
Bulldog.
Henry. The 30.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Eagle left. Let's go. Come on. Stay after. Catch the ball, man.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here come the heat. Set. Hut. Sideline to sideline.
Closing in with the pass. Number 80 is the recipient on that one, his third reception of the game. About 2 to go. Ball on their own 46. Larson sets up. Looks like he just made it past the marker. That'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and when the defense misses a tackle, when they could have forced a fourth down, I mean, that just will drive a coach nuts.
They got nothing. Think about. 94. Fire out.
Henry, the deep man.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure, throws it into the open. The 40. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 35-yard line.
Sixth play of this drive. Larson with a man in motion.
Bring that plane.
Slips the tackle. Down he goes at the 26-yard line.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
Inside enemy territory.
Poke out right. Poke out right. Set.
Dropping back, another run, misses the tackle. He just gets this one past the sticks. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down.
'94. Drop back. Drop. Set. Watch the flat.
Going to the left. Henry wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Tucks it away. Pressure. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Third and 13. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Breaking free. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Throwing short to the right side. Stevens created problems in the backfield on that play. Henry is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Using motion.
Give it all you got.
Gets the call. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change directions, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Brooks continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. Brian Lindell comes out to attempt this one from about 26 yards. And it's up. A nice kick, and it's good. Another one that goes through, his 2nd of the day. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Number 10 will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 21.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 13-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. Anderson sets up, using motion. Gets the toss to the right. Great play in the backfield by Clement. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Back off his head.
Pressure, throwing, right in stride. Anderson put some air under that pass.
The quarterback knew that he didn't have to force that one in there. He just put it up and hoped that one of his receivers would run underneath it and make the catch.
3rd and a deuce. Ball on their own 35. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 35-yard.
Dropping back, pressure coming, gets rid of it. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. And they're going without a huddle.
Fire out. Get in there, Ron.
To the air on 1st down. Throws it, breaks free. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Eagle left.
Closing in with the throw. Clements was right there to break that play up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
The Bills come out in the quarter defense.
On the 47-yard line.
Snake up. Let's go. Ball.
Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play. Every one of these guys on defense is loving it. They've kept him from getting a first for 3 plays. And all they got to do is come through one more time and give their team a win.
Dropping back, throws over to his right, and he stopped at the 40-yard line. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Under pressure with the throw. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in. 1 play down, 3 to go for this defense to stop this drive and get the win.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Anderson sets up. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The home team line up in a
Ball on the
5-receiver set
40-yard
this
line.
time.
Get at him, D. We'll see.
And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Hut.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it, and it's complete. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
Very
Number
long
17
field goal
is
attempt
lined
here,
up for
about
the field goal.
54 yards out. The kick is up. Emmanuel didn't appear to get all of it, and the kick fell short. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down. It's 1st and 10. The home
1st and
team
10.
expecting
Ball on the
pass as they line up with
44-yard
7 defensive backs. Henry. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 left. The 2nd down play should be a run as they try to end the game. The home
2nd
team
and 8.
come out with 3
Ball
down
on the
linemen and 7
45-yard
defensive
line.
backs.
They got enough. Cowboys. Set.
This one is handed off. Can't bring him down. Hurdles the defender. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the 1st down.
And then what happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary. I think they'll probably just kneel down on this play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Think about.
1st and 10.
The home
Ball on
team
the
call a
44-yard
timeout.
line.
That's their 3rd and final timeout. One more kneel down, and they have the win.
I don't go. Set. Ain't got nothing. Hut. That's all you. Hut. Bust this grill, D. Set. Hut.
That's the end of the game. The final score is Buffalo 27, the home team 24.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
Every time we see this team play, this guy's making a tackle in the backfield or chasing down a quarterback. I think more and more teams have figured that out, and they can't be ignored up front. They try and put a couple bodies on him every time they can to keep him from disrupting every play.
The Chargers' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back deep to the
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 13. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 31 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Pressure, stepping up, throws it. They'll bring them down at the 38-yard line. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Dixon goes to work with an empty backfield. And he's tackled behind the line. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. So, John, this is a battle of very evenly matched teams.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Breaks free of the defender.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Melissa, is there an update?
I caught up with Coach Schottenheimer as his team was coming out onto the field. He told me that they need to step up their offensive production and jump out early here in the first half. If that happens, it'll force the other guys to play catch-up. And that's exactly where he wants this game to go. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Gets the throw, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Ball on the 41-yard line. Matthews picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
They're looking at about a 55-yard attempt here. He'll really need to hit it perfectly. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88, back to return.
He got all of that one. He downs it in the end zone. So he downs the kick in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Breeze with a man in motion. And he's brought down in the backfield by number 91. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
So they face a 3rd and 8. Breeze sets up, drops back, under pressure. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Watts is back to punt. Buchanan into return. Here's the punt. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Oakland. An amazing return for a touchdown.
He had great speed and vision, and he showed us the patience to see the lanes and the explosiveness to get through them.
Janikowski comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
Now, this is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
It's on its way. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on. We got nothing.
Drops back. Closing in. Slings this one. Good throw. Good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Lose it. We'll see. They got nothing.
Man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. He shakes the defender. Stiff arms the defender to the ground.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
This one is handed off. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
2-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby.
Breeze sets up. He'll get it again. It's loose. It's picked up. Big sigh of relief from the offense after the recovery.
That guy was right there to make the recovery.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 39-yard line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by number 91. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Buchanan sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 13-yard line. The 30. The 40. The 40. There he goes. And no one's going to catch it. Touchdown, Oakland. A sensational punt return for the touchdown.
They sure put the special in special teams after that one. He's got his team going now.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
The offense was stopped on that last drive. Then they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88, back deep to
Good kick should be returnable. From the 8.
You know, they need to get this game under control or it's going to be a long, long day.
First and 10. Ball on their own 23. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Slings it over the middle. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on, be up.
Hand off to the tailback. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Johnston, the lone back, breathes with a man in motion. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
It's 3rd down and a yard. Closing in, throwing. He lost it. The Raiders roll on. He tried to do too much and ends up turning it over. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Matthews in the backfield. Hand it off. Pickup of about 8.
With the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Using split
2nd
backs.
and 2. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Dixon sets up. Drops back. Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
First and 10.
94.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. It's his receiver in stride. Nice call going to the air. That'll move the chain.
11-yard gain on the play.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
5-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of 2.
34 on the run. Gain of 2 on the play. At the end of the first quarter, the score is Oakland 17, San Diego nothing.
San Diego needs to get to work as we start the second quarter.
Sell out. Come on, partner.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way, and so that kick is good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his second so far. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
Here's the kickoff
Oakland
team.
is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88 back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8. The Chargers will start this drive from the 23.
Number 88 on the return.
Handed off to the back. Johnston didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Only one man back on the ground. Here's an opening. The 30. Johnston covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Breeze sets up. They'll pass on first down. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
1 yard loss on the play.
Oakland comes out in their nickel tackle. Johnston couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
32-yard line.
Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of him. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
This punt will be his third. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Mathis is the deep back. Mathis. They'll go with the play fake. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. They're trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 36-yard line.
Using motion. Looking to run it here. He's taken down at the 41. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Bust this grill, D. The ball. And go.
Throws it. Incomplete pass. Good job getting there, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
They need 5. Closing in with the throw. It's batted away.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Leckler lines up in the backfield for the punt. Stradley will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Using motion. For maybe 5 yards on the counter.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Pressure with the pass. Behind him, he has it. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
He's taken down at the 49-yard line. Johnston couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. He's tackled behind the line. The first rounder from North Carolina now has 2 sacks in the game.
They're going to have to start sliding the protection to his side if they want to keep him from getting the quarterback again.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Still behind, but he has it. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. For the fourth time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
The Raiders come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Mathis setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Great throw. He can't wrap him up. The 30. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
They'll go with the quarter defense. With the pass, he has some room. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
And as the official takes a look at the play, so will we.
And the issue here is that the official called him out of bounds. Now you have to look at not only did he get both feet in bounds, but did he have possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The defense will be charged a timeout.
So the challenge goes for more.
Hey, he thought they'd missed the call, so he used his challenge to give him another chance to look at it. As it turns out, he was the guy that missed the call.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Raiders line up in trips bunch. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He has it. Number 89 picked up good yardage after making the catch.
And you talk about ability to create after the catch, and that's what you mean. The ball gets there quickly, and he makes the catch. But it's the vision to pick up good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
One yard to go. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Mathis throws it off target, but he gets it. The 10. And he's tackled at the 2-yard line. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive. Hey, even if the defense expects a run on 1st down, I'd still run it right at them. And if they don't get in, there's no need to rush things because there's plenty of time left.
You got it. Catch the ball, man.
Hand it off to the back. Gain of a couple on that carry. The defense will have to come up big again and do their best to keep them out of the end zone. So it's 2nd and goal. Hand off to the tailback. Touchdown, Raiders.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. And they're dominating on both sides of the ball now, John.
I can't remember ever seeing these guys any better than they are today. They're staying very aggressive on defense, totally shutting them down. And every play the offensive coordinator calls seems to get them big yardage.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on 1st down.
Bring that pain, baby.
Breeze sends a man in motion.
At the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Dropping back, pressure coming, gets rid of it, hits his receiver in stride. Jopper was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. Only one man back.
34-yard line.
There's about 1 minute left. Under pressure, incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. So it's second and 10. Johnston is the deep back. The Chargers using motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Behind him. And he has it. Breeze over and over. Throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. He never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
The defense was a bit too aggressive, and they're offside.
That penalty was a costly one. It basically gives the offense a free play.
It's first and 10. Johnston, the deep back. He'll pass on first down. Pressure, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Breeze gets set. The Chargers using motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. The pass is picked off. The 30, the 20. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. They didn't get to him, but that blitz still got the job done.
You know what that was? The ball was picked off because of the pass rush. They were about to knock him down, and he just let it go. That wasn't a good decision by the quarterback.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. Still running. The defender goes down. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
With the pass, won't have to break stride. Garner catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. They'll go from the shotgun.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
He'll pass on the first down. With the throw, look at that power. They'll bring him down at the 44. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Under pressure, surveying the field, and he makes the grab. And they're going without a huddle. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Oakland 34, San Diego 0.
San Diego, nothing.
As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 8-yard line. The Chargers need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 22. Johnston, missed tackle. The 30. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 34. Three, maybe 4 yards on the misdirection play.
Gain of 4.
Let's check in with Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Raiders coach knows his defense can't continue playing the way it did in the first half. He is a believer in the bend but don't break philosophy. But he's afraid of them bending too much and giving away this lead.
Thanks, Melissa. Drops back, closing in, and it's intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Throws it over the middle. Hits him on the run. Dixon was able to find his man for the first down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Pressure, throwing. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Mathis, the lone setback. Mathis, great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Sebastian Janikowski comes in to try a 41-yard field goal. And it's up. And the kicker got all of that one. That's his 3rd successful attempt. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 88.
He got all of that. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
Come on, partner.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Under pressure, throwing, and it's complete. Gain of about a yard.
20 makes the catch. 1 yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Take him out. We got nothing.
Breeze gets set. Dropping back, closing in, goes with a short pass to the right side. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Drops back with the throw. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Watts will come into this game to punt. Buchanan is back to receive this kick. He's waiting for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
The Raiders line up in trips bunch.
On the 32-yard line.
Pressure with the pass, breaking through. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
About 2 to go. Pressure coming, slings it across the middle. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
On the 40-yard line.
Drops back, under pressure, throwing. Incomplete pass. Edwards displayed excellent anticipation.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 14-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. Breeze gets set. Johnston. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
Oakland comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Closing in, rolling out to his right. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
They need 7. Ball on their own 17. Garner moves in motion. Pressure, but with the throw, hits him in stride. Miller has made some key catches tonight and currently has 5 in the game. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 38-yard line. Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Throwing. And he makes the grab. The quarterback did a good job finding the receiver with the touch pass.
That receiver knew just how far he had to go to get his team a fresh set of downs.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Hand it off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line.
He got it.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 47-yard line. San Diego with 6 defensive backs.
47-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing short to his left. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 45. And a pickup of about 2. Stradling lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. And this will be a touchback.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Johnston gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on their own 24. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Closing in, throwing. Incomplete. Buchanan just made a great defensive play.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Hand it off to the back. Good gain there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Breeze sets up. Chopper, the motion man. Cross play to the left. Powering ahead. Johnston didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Get in there, line.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Breeze saw the pressure coming on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Sideline, D. Bring the pain. Get at him, D. Number what?
Drops back with the throw. Incomplete pass. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Again, they're unable to move the ball into scoring position and are forced to punt for the 7th time in the game. Here's the kick. He has a lot of open field here. The 50. And he almost breaks it on that return.
It's not just the returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. The blockers have to know who to block, and they all did their jobs on that one.
The Raiders line up in trips bunch. Pressure coming with the pass, and this pass is completed. Missed tackle. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
San Diego comes out with 7 in the second. This pass is incomplete. 2nd down of coming after that incomplete pass. The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Using motion. Drops back with the throw. A little off target, but caught. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Raiders ahead of the Chargers 37-0. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. They're inside the 15.
Catch the ball, man.
Mathis. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Now you move. Come on, partner. Get up, line.
Under pressure, firing the ball into the end zone. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Third and 3. 7 yards to the goal line. Closing in with the pass. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Big stop here, D. Oh, they got nothing. Got him. You got him. Yeah. Bust this grill, D.
He hands it off. Touchdown, Oakland. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
Janikowski in to kick this one off.
Number 84, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4-yard line. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt.
Come on, gee up.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. That short pass incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down play. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 25. Simpson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Gets the pass off on the money. He didn't make it, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the 1st down.
Watts is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. From the 39-yard line. The 40, the 30, the 20. He'll high-step his way across the goal line. Touchdown, Oakland. John, I can't believe the chances they're taking when they kick it to that guy. What a run.
Yeah, I can't tell you enough about how important speed is on the field. He got in behind his blocks, disappeared for a second, shot out the other side, and he's in the end zone.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. That score coming on just 1 play, and the offense didn't even have to come onto the field.
And now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force him into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back deep to return.
He gets the kick away. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. So he downs the kick in the end zone. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get at it. Think about.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The 30. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
They line up in the I formation. Hands it off.
Ball on the 32
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
20 with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Get the ball. Stay out.
Blitz is coming. With the pass, it's batted away. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
On the 35-yard line.
Here comes the heat. Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure. He's looking. This pass is incomplete. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
Buchanan looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Mad dog open. Set.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Looking deep to the right. He made the catch. Loses the defender. The 30. Dixon adds a few more to his total with that completion and now is thrown for over 250. Flings it to the outside. He hits his receiver. He really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. On the money. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10.
Think about. Bulldog under.
Dropping back. Pressure coming to the end zone. Should have picked that one off.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. And when you're able to get two hands on it in your end zone, you're in a perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
That all you got? Set. Bring the pain. Far out.
Marino got very good penetration there. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Here comes the heat.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Picks up a couple on the misdirection play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's up. Good effort tonight. Kicking game is clicking. 4 field goals. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 4-yard line. Using the stiff arm. After a 3-and-out on their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field.
On the return.
Let's go. Come on. Take him out. Sideline.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Man in motion. He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Great throw. 6 catches in the game. He's done a great job getting open.
And even when he's not open, he's still making the catch. Covered or uncovered, this guy hauls in anything that's close to him.
Oakland comes out in their nickel package.
On the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Hit him low. We'll see.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Breeze zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
Ain't nothing. Here come the heat.
2 minutes to the final gun.
We need containment, D.
Dropping back a pass on first down. Throws it. Gibson got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Dropping back, stepping up with the throw. Almost got it. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Out of the gun.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. Joffrey told us before the game he thought he'd have a big day, and he's proven it. That's 7 catches thus far.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pressure, throws it, and it's caught. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
This one is just about in the books.
41-yard line.
He got it.
Hand it off. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
On the run, 7-yard gain on the play.
They got nothing. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Man in motion. Looking for room. Running with purpose. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
I saw you. That all you got? They got nothing. Here come the heat.
Dixon gets set.
Hut. D up. Hut. Come on, D up. Hut.
Full back handoff. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
For carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Bulldog under. Set. Hut.
Using motion.
Poke out right. Hut. Ain't got nothing. Hut.
Receives the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Nothing here. Drop back. Drop. D up, line. The ball. Set. Cowboy.
The final score is Oakland 54, San Diego 0.
54, San Diego, nothing.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Home safely.